Hi foodies, let's get started on this curry, cow foot and beans. So I have the cow foot pieces and this is burned cow foot. It gets rid of the hair. It also adds flavor when they burn it. So I washed it with lime, vinegar and water and I scraped off any excess, burnt pieces. So I'm seasoning here with all-purpose seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and I'm going to be adding some curry powder and pimento seed. Okay, when it comes to Jamaican style curry, our curry is more of a turmeric based one than cumin based. It's not very dark. Okay, now I'm adding black pepper, also some minced ginger and green seasoning. If you've watched my other videos with green seasoning, then you know it's a blend of herbs and aromatics that we love to use in Caribbean cooking, and the details are in the description box below this video. So make sure you rub that seasoning into the cow foot pieces, okay? Because even though this is a cheap cut of meat, we want it to be very flavorful, okay? So let this marinate overnight. We're gonna let it soak up all of that nice seasoning. And then the next day, you wanna get your Dutch pot and add some oil, put it over medium heat. What we're gonna do is to cook the curry, just to open up all of those flavors. In Jamaica, we say burn the curry, but we're not doing that in the literal sense. We're not burning it. Once it's nice and aromatic, it's not dark brown, we're going to be adding the seasoned cow foot. So we will be cooking the cow foot on all sides in this curry oil, okay? So over medium heat, just keep turning the pieces until they get, that nice little sear. They don't have to be super dark because we're not doing brown stew cow foot, but we want to, develop the flavors by starting off with a good sear. So today we are adding some other good stuff to the pot. We have onion and bell peppers, some scallion here. You can do it whole if you want to. We have fresh thyme, some broad bean or butter bean can be used. So I got the butter bean from Grace. Any brand you like is fine. And I'm using garlic, carrot, and Scotch bonnet pepper. You can cut it up if you want to. Okay, so look at the cow foot here. You notice that it's brown, but it's not like a dark brown. Okay, so once we get that little sear on there, we're gonna be adding some water just to loosen up any seasoning that might be stuck to the bottom of the pot. So I just poured the water into the same bowl that I marinated the cow foot in, right? And then I'm pouring it into the pot here, stir it around, loosen up all those seasonings, and then we're gonna pour all of this into our pressure cooker. I'm using my instant pot with the pressure cooker setting. So the meat is in there and I added water. So just enough to, just cover the meat. You don't want too much or too little water. I'm gonna add some garlic and onion, and this is gonna melt into the meat while it cooks, give it a little flavor. And then let's seal this up and set it to pressure cook. Usually 40 to 55 minutes is good, or 40 to 60 minutes. So you can try that, everybody's appliance is different, but that amount of time is usually good. So after about 45 minutes, I check on the meat and it is nice and tender, but it could cook for a little bit longer. Instead of finishing it in the pressure cooker though, we're going to transfer it to the pot. Okay, so same Dutch pot, I add just a little bit of oil and I'm gonna be sauteing those veggies. So we have the bell pepper and the onion and the carrot, the garlic I just added here. All of that, you're just gonna saute it for a few seconds, and then we're gonna be adding the scallion, Then we can go in with that pressure cooked meat and all the liquid. At this point, if you feel like you need to add some more water, that is fine, okay? What we're gonna do is finish this up on the stove. So we wanna get that nice gravy, okay? So let's add some more flavor to the pot. I'm adding a few pimento seeds, that's allspice, and whole Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh thyme for sure, and then give it a stir. You can taste the liquid to see if you need to add any seasoning at all. And then we're just gonna cover this up and allow it to simmer. And the butter beans are going to actually help to thicken the gravy. So you want to allow this to simmer again. You want the beans to thicken the gravy and you want them to absorb a lot of the flavors from the liquid. Just simmer it until it's as thick as you like it. Your gravy can be thick or thin. It's your choice. Okay, if you feel like you need a little more water, go ahead and add some more water. But look at this gorgeousness. It is so jiggly and sticky and tender. I love cow foot. It's an underrated meat and it is so scrumptious. I was gonna have it with ground provision, but I changed my mind and had it with some coconut scented rice and fresh veg. Perfect combination. Let me know what you think about this curry cow foot. I do have brown stew cow foot on my channel, so you can give that a try as well. Now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments section if you've ever had curry cow foot. As a matter of fact, if you haven't had cow foot at all, let me know, okay? Thank you for watching. See you next time.